Ok, faccio l'introduzione e poi cominciamo.
Io te devo fare un coglione.
Ma no!
Dai.
Non fare subito, se no non finiamo mai. Già sarà difficilissimo. Hello everybody, this is Aristotelis from Assetto Corsa, and we are here at Autodromo Franciacorta. We will talk about weight transfer, which is a terrible thing and very difficult to understand. That's why today we have with us Maurizio Spinali from Game&Track. Maurizio is a fine Italian specimen. Show people that you are Italian. Absolutely perfect. So, today we're gonna...
Thank you.
No problem.
Grazie.
Fantastico. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about weight transfer, and we are not going to talk about weight transfer with any diagrams or inside the simulator, but we're going to talk about weight transfer, showcasing what weight and force can do to your grip, to how you move with the car. So the first thing I want to show you is what happens when you are braking, when you are in a braking zone, how the weight transfer, how the weight of the car transfers to the front wheels, and what happens. So Maurizio, turn around a little bit, one foot, okay, like that, and now you are braking. So move a little bit forward, right? Okay, so now Maurizio is, let's say it is a car, he's braking really hard. And so all the weight goes to the front wheels and less weight to the rear wheels. Now this is fantastic if you are in a straight line, but what happens when you try to turn into a turn is that you are very lightweight behind, and that stuff happens. Obviously, as you have understood already, we're going, at the end of the video, Maurizio will be dead, but we don't mind, we will try and find another one. Right, so what this means is that you can take advantage of this weight transfer. So by braking just the correct amount, you make your rear wheels lighter, and you can turn in the turn, and you can take advantage of the less grip at the rear wheels and turn the car inside the curve. Now, what happens if you are accelerating? Well, obviously the opposite. So Maurizio, again, same situation. This time you are accelerating, right? And when you are accelerating, obviously you are very light here, and you are going to fall under, right? So again, when you are accelerating at the exit of the turn, your front wheels are very light. And if you do it very violently, you are going to have understeer. So it is very important to try to accelerate with your wheels as much as straight as possible to eliminate the understeer. So as you can see already, turning and keeping the car at the limit, it's like dancing. Sometimes you dance with a nice lady, sometimes you dance with a great car, sometimes you...
Sorry.
Okay,
Scusa.
so let's move on. Okay, this is all fine, but what happens if you brake too much? Okay, so let's move again into braking position. Okay, so the force, as long as I'm pushing brake power, Maurizio and his grip can obviously handle the whole force, but if I exaggerate, he's going straight out of the turn. Are you okay?
Okay.
Okay, so come back here. So this is what happens when you keep braking and turning the wheel. You can't handle the forces anymore, so the front end washes out and you go straight out of the turn. The same thing happens if you accelerate way too fast, so your rear tires spin and you have oversteer, power oversteer, and you're losing time or you're going to spin. Now, right. Let's see now what happens when you are already in the turn and how you keep track of the roll of the car. So let's say that you are in the turn, open your legs. That didn't sound right. No. Anyway, yeah, that's the position. All right, so stay like this, and obviously pushing, again, he's able to resist. If I push gradually, the force is gradual, he can resist my force. If you do it very violently, so you do strange movements on the steering wheel, or you are too violent with the steering wheel, well, obviously he's going away because he's losing traction, he can't control the force anymore. And then obviously it depends on your car, because there are cars that have higher center of gravity and cars that have lower center of gravity. And okay, well, let's do a showcase, a demonstration of this. So he has a lower center of gravity, and obviously he can resist bigger force, right? While I have a higher level of gravity, and I can't resist anything. So I'm back. So this is what happens in a turn and when you're braking and when you're accelerating. Now, what happens instead when you are putting softer or stiffer suspension and dampers in your car? So when you have a soft suspension, Maurizio, okay, then again, make something like, you know, softer suspension. When I'm pushing Maurizio, okay, that's enough. Okay, you still have dampers. You don't have to oscillate all the time. So when I'm pushing Maurizio, he's able to absorb the weight transfer. So he's absorbing right now. So what a softer suspension does is that it slows the weight transfer. So I give force and the weight transfer occurs the same, but it is slower. And so the car has more time to react, to get grip, to get a set, as we say, and you have more time to react on the movements of the body. If instead you have a stiffer suspension like that, he instantly absorbs the weight transfer. So the reaction is very fast. Okay, the weight transfer occurs immediately, and he can absorb it immediately. So it gives me back the feedback much faster, which is a good thing if you want to go faster. But obviously, if you are too fast, he won't be able to react fast enough to absorb the weight transfer, and you will going to have a more violent, more nervous handling from the car. Right. I think that's all for now. We will do some examples, obviously on the simulator, possibly on the track. And well, thank you very much, Maurizio. That's it for now. See you, everybody.